We are recording now. If you don't want to be caught on voice record, depart now. The time is 1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep. Detective, we mod it. Woo, what a relief. Glad that Joel is safe. Oh, you said it, pal. Must have been our... Oh, would you mind opening the safe just to double check? Ah, we've been had.
Better luck next time, gentlemen! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. We shall meet again when the next moon is full.
Holy shit, for once a case that's not about a murder.
I know what you're talking about. Crime doesn't exist.
Hey Nick, get a load of this. Get a load of this!
Get a load of this.
Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big top. No! No! Don't be silly. I'm... Who's gonna do the Pearl voice? Hello! It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Why the hell... Why are you here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, get a load of this. Nani? Some kind of photograph.
Look at this graph!
Karain Village. Isn't that... That's right. It's our hometown. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? Okay, I cannot do the rough voice constantly. It is going to murderize my throat, and I have to talk the most for this.
The hell, you got a pearl in you?
I can try.
It doesn't have to be an eldritch abomination if you don't want it to.
The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the sent us some special VIP entry passes.
Del, I must inform you, you are peeking your microphone. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? You're you're wearing the same clothes that you always do, Maya. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping... Oh. I've... I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? Maya, I must inform you, your background is entire darkness. This little lass is Pearl Fey, but I usually just call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin, and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Karain Village is the home of the mysterious Karain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Karain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's not a joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's real, alright. Earth Nick! How long are you going to How long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yes, Mr. Nick. Don't wait any longer. Take me to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. October 11, 7:18 post meridian. Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. To quote Jonathan Tronley, I'm not a kid, I'm 26. Desist. Hey, she's 18 now. Actually, she's 19 now. Definitively legal. This one is not. Oh, we still have the Magadama.
Yup.
Wait, a present from Maya? I thought Pearl gave it to us. Meh. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Wow, this is awesome. You can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
They even had that dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom.
Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom. Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. Guess we should go and say hello. Now, I think I remember this old folding screen here. Pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. In that murder case.
This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The Stanley Colleen Sacred Writings folding screen!
If it's so secret, why is the most prominent thing in the exhibit? They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is the treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So, all it takes to be a treasurer's age? No wonder nobody likes museums.
Mystic Maya! Look! I can't believe it!
No way! I can't believe it!
It's so cute! It's a little diorama of Karain Village! Yep. Look at that! But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya! It's your house! It even says Fame Manor on it!
Yikes! Zoinks! You're right, Scoops! I kinda want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad.
Gang's all back together.
What's with the big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? I thought that was the folding screen. Huh? Why, of course there's a greatest treasure. Right, Pearly?
Oh, yeah, of course there's a great treasure.
Yeah. I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Then what is it, Maya? Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know.
Actually, 108.
Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. October 11. Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Yep. This is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Right.
A monster! You were right! Eh? A monster.
Good evening. It's good to see you again.
Holy shit, it's Lady from The Thing with the guy at Place. And she's wearing a different shirt.
Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Oh,
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly?
Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements.
Oh, nice to met you two. Adrian sure has changed since we last met.
So this is the War House. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here.
This computer. It looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door.
It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. That's my character now. I'm sticking to it.
Brrr!
I'm committed to the bite, as they say.
All I can read on it is the burr. Ah, I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburgers.
Eat your burger, scrap.
No.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I kinda doubt it. Ah, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. But it doesn't even have burr in it. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Holy shit, a sword!
Take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right?
Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Quran channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning.
Ami Faye's golden statue. A statue of the founder of the Quran channeling technique is holding the Shichishito. What's with the sword? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, aren't you? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen it.
That thing is the Quran Shaichai Shaito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp.
Sharp. Aww. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? It says Organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess! Yeah, you must have read at home, huh? Paint. Box. Poster.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
Looks like
It
it's
looks
the...
like the... Oh, sorry.
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there.
Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that?
I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only raison that I'm still here today.
Oh, come on now, that's not true. I think what Mick needs to say, it wasn't the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking. No, Maya. So what about this?
Sorry, I can't be of more help, but I don't really have anything to say about that. I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright.
So that's why you arranged this exhibit.
I knew that Corrine Village was the home tune of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it, too.
That's not exactly thanking me, per se, is it? Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright? I guess I can't argue with that one. What about this?
Sorry I can't be of more help, but I really don't have anything to say. You've certainly changed since I last saw you 7 months ago.
Yeah, you got out of jail really quick.
Yes, you look like you've bulked up a little.
Oh, now that she mentions it. Yes, I have gotten a little bit stronger. You're such a dork, Nick.
I'm sorry, I don't know as many people as I used to. So there really isn't anything I can tell you about that person. Underwear. Underwear. I finally managed to put the events of 7 months ago behind me. I really love the work that I'm doing now. Honestly, I owe it all to you, Mr. Wright.
Oh, it was nothing.
And to this little girl, too.
Thank you for saying so.
When the hell did we adopt Serpentius? I guess I wasn't much of a help, huh?
No, that's not true. You were all a big help to me.
Holy shit, new sprite animation. That poor
New
book.
levels of girl failure achieved.
That poor book. She shouldn't take it so personally. It's not like she was exactly free to help. But we can't go into details, because otherwise the player might realize things if there's some kind of fool who plays them out of order.
Okay, Franziska. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick! What's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Dell.
Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let me off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further.
Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago.
You remember, don't you, the Nickel Samurai case? No, I was stuck in a jail cell the entire time.
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job.
Wow, I thought you committed perjury. I'm surprised you didn't even spend any time in jail.
Phoenix Wright, everyone commits perjury in this universe. I'm glad I did it. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful.
You also changed your accent.
What are you talking about? I've always been Adrian Andrews.
Well, I was rather impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must have been tiring.
Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums.
Woo! Yeah, Pearly! The finest museums!
Really wonderful.
So, this basement warehouse is rather well protected, yes?
Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well.
That sounds rather nice. So what's with the face she's making?
Oh, look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet?
Well, I suppose a good time has been had by all. I am rather hungry.
Steamed hams. On the 12th floor. Why don't we all diner together?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dinner. Sounds so fancy.
The kids' lunch.
Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why do you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner?
Okay, in that case, one kids' dinner for me.
Shall we head upstairs then?
After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
October 12th, 10:09 after Meridian. Bright & Co. Law Offices. Nick! This is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV. Maybe SpongeBob is on.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask Damask. That's just the same word twice. According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure, you don't... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask Damask. Our most valuable treasure. The Crane's sacred urn was stolen! What? So what do you think about this? Oh right, I'm supposed to say this line. What about it, Pearly?
I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick?
Maybe 3 heads aren't better than 1. Oh hey, it's my gotteeem. So what do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat? It sure is. Being able to peek into people's minds is definitely a nice advantage. What? How do you do that? What do you mean? You gave me this thing! Well, I knew Pearly put some sort of spiritual power into it, but I had no idea that let you do something as cool as that. Some future leader you are. Next time you use it, let me know, okay? I want to see it in people's minds too. Is this thing really all that valuable? Looks kinda junky, if you ask me. But it's got the soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of our channeling technique. So how much do you think you could get for it? What? Sell the sacred urn? No, I never thought about that. Hey Pearly, make a note of that. Ways to save money. Tip 109, sell treasures whenever possible.
Whenever possible.
Somehow, I think Maya's going to be searching for a buyer for a long time.
I like the idea that Pearls is like 8, but she was raised by Morgan, so she just talks like a generational supervillain. I will have my revenge, Maya Faye.
It's pronounced for Vong.
Oh,
You know-
I think I am Adrian Andrews.
Even I didn't know this statue existed until a little while ago. Didn't Adrian say it's from a Fey branch family's training hall or something? Yeah, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Hidden away deep in desolate mountains. Why does it always have to be desolate mountains? There's not that many mountains in San Francisco. You're not very photogenic, are you? I mean, look at this. You've got these lines under your eyes, your eyebrows are squiggly, and your front profile is just not good. You kind of need that 45-degree angle to look nice.
The end of that conversation.
Why would you show me my dead sister, Nick?
What was Mystic Maya? Was she a really good lawyer?
Yeah, she was awesome. She taught Nick everything he knows.
You should train hard and try to make her proud, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
You can join me on my next trip to a freezing waterfall.
I hate to break it to her, but I don't think being frozen to the bone helps in court. I'm going to have to really buckle down and get serious. Well, if you're the future master of the Quran's channeling technique after all. Yeah, I'd have to play the part of Big Sister too. For Pearly, and you, Nick. I'm 26! Pearly's such a cutie, isn't she, Nick? Yeah. And she's smart too, just like yours truly. She's got quite a future ahead of her. But she could be president someday. President that can channel past presidents. That actually might just come in handy. She certainly seems grateful to you, Nick. She was in a pretty tight spot during that terrible ordeal. Actually, I'm grateful to her, too. Sounds like you're hiding something. I'm going to take a good look at the case file next chance I get. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over. And started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. And to think that 2 years ago it was just a little hotel for businessmen. Charlie. Quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. Must be nice to be a plant! Hey Nick! No time for daydreaming.
That's right, Mr. Nick. No time for daydreaming.
Oh man, until I find that urn, they're not going to give me a second of peace. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it long ago. She watched it recently and said she cried all night. Which, I guess, is why it's back up on the wall. I'll check it out one of these days. Bro just has posters on the wall that for movies he's never watched.
They're not his posters.
It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault. I really need to get better at fighting Woodland Alliance. Hey, Nick, are you trying to make me upset?
Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you're worried about the cleaning, please leave it up to me. I will eliminate those rebellious rabbits.
Oh, these pearls is cleaning. Guess I'd better find that urn. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected it for so long it covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them once in a while. Hey, Nick! This is no time for reading.
Yes, Mr. Nick, you can always read later.
That's what I always say, and then I never get around to later. October 12th, Lordly Taylor Main Exhibition Hall.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
It doesn't look like anything's been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute. That voice. No, not him again. It's you! And I'm the one who... Ow. It's you. And I'm not the one who's you saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that! Aren't there any other detectives? No! No! My throat is too dry. No, I should be asking you that, pal! What's you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Hello, it's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little Missy. Pal, aw. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Deck Gumshoe. Now's a good time for you to try and remember it right, pal. If it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Hey, It's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Oh, not like that, pal.
Exia emoji.
Yeah. Good to see you again, too, I guess. Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. Are you still showing that cheap little thing off, pal? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal. What about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night. My brain's not really working right. Somehow I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Hey, keep it down. He might have really good hearing for all you know, and might get mad if he heard. Oh, I can hear everything you're saying, pal. To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by the Masked Star Damask were ones even I had heard of. They're all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon, the Crown of Bongora, the Sacred Urn of Karain is famous too, right, Pearly?
Of course! Everyone in Karain Village knows about it.
Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands then. Now don't we? What about this? Underwear, pal.
Mo is just a cosmic info hazard.
Pretty goofy looking face if you ask me, pal. Hey! What are you doing carrying that around with you anyway? It's not like we ever need it. She's got a point. Who keeps a well, I guess most people have a photo of themselves on them. It's on their license.
What if you have to submit yourself as evidence?
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do that at some point in this game. Oh, that's Miss Mia Fey. She was truly a beautiful person, pal. Huh? You knew her? You knew my sister? Sure. Everyone in the police force knew her, pal. We all lost a great friend that day.
Mr. Scruffy Detective Dick?
I just got something in my eye. I'm not crying, pal. Hey, what about this person? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep. Underwear, pal. What about this person? Sorry, pal. I don't know what a mirror is, pal.
Mr. Scruffy Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember the name. That's a girl, but it's just Gumshoe, okay, pal? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Masked Star Damask.
I know about that too.
Detective, can't you tell something other than that? Well, I guess I know you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? I got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. The urn was being kept under careful watch in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh?
So who is guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case, gets a swelled head thinking he's an ace detective. More like ace defective. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask Damask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? He's the hottest thing since sliced bread. He has Larceny 6! Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is a true Mask Damask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Did you know he was planning on stealing a sacred urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So what's he like? Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow.
Wow, that is impressive, all by himself.
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But
Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? There it is, pal. Don't show it to anyone, it's top secret, okay, pal? It's this mark on the front. That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal! You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. That makes sense. When you get famous, there's always imitators.
Nick, if you maybe work a little harder, maybe you could have your own copycat someday.
Thanks, I guess. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. I don't know how many times we come here. This place always gives me the chills. It's probably because it's air conditioned. We like the art pieces, you know.
Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos.
What the heck does that mean?
I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home.
Who are you?
Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What do you see?
Zvarri! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams.
What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atme, Luke Atme. Ace Detective.
Oh. Hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Try to imagine him in his underwear.
Underwear?
The name's right. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm IFA. Ace Spirit Medium.
And I'm, LFA. I'm, Mystic Maya's cousin, and a spirit medium, and the Ace Apprentice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game?
Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy?
I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch-rival.
Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style.
A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog?
I'm sorry. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn.
Thank you, Detective Atme. I'm counting on you.
The final round between Detective Luke Atme and Mask Star Damask is set to begin.
Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist.
Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy?
No thanks.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so this guy is definitely the Phantom Thief. To security at Lordly Taylor. I've kidnapped Princess Peach. Think you can find her in one of my 7 hotels? Good luck.
And then we devoured God.
Mask demasks calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right?
Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch-rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information.
Well, We've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here.
Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals.
I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. He has great powers of deduction, yet rarely makes sense. That's pretty amazing the way you were able to tell what I do for a living.
Oh, it's elementary, my dear, right? Elementary. If you're really interested, the first clue was the hair. It points backwards. Shows you're prepared to take on an attack, such as from a criminal, for example. From your clothes, I knew you weren't a policeman, so I deduced you were a lawyer. After a combination of cold logic and intuition, Zvarri! Only the truth remains.
Wow, impressive. Or maybe he's just looking at an attorney's badge on your lapel, genius!
This woman, she is a true beauty.
You don't say.
I would be honored if you would introduce her to me. I assure you, sir lawyer, that my interest is strictly professional.
You know, this guy's even creepier than I thought.
I assure you, my dear, all ace detectives are perfect gentlemen. So how'd you know I was a spirit medium? Oh, that was child's play. First, your hair. It's not of the type one sees every day, both rare and enchanting, almost otherworldly. I thought it likely you were either a fortune teller or a spirit medium, but I didn't quite detect the wisdom one usually sees in a fortune teller, and so, Zvarri! That left only one possibility.
Well, I also have a bio about me on the treasure exhibit poster.
As for this child, Zvarri! Elementary school student.
Wow!
Oh, that's right!
I can also see that you will be a middle school student within the next few years.
So pretty soon she'll be something you would call a middle schooler.
It's incredible.
No doubt about it. This guy's good.
Now you can see how I earned my reputation as an ace detective. Ah, the charming young lady responsible for security, Ms. Adrian Andrews.
Huh? You know her?
Yes, well, I should. She was the person who hired me for this job. A very intelligent woman. After all, she hired Detective Luke at me, did she not?
I'm not entirely convinced that was an intelligent move on her part.
Oh, him. Yes, well, I saw him earlier. That wretched detective has let the thief slip through his fingers every single time.
Wretched, huh?
Now that I think about it, I wonder if they aren't working together.
Huh?
If you ask me, Luke at me, I believe the two of them are co-conspirators.
If Detective Gumshoe heard that, he'd probably cry. He's a surprisingly sensitive guy.
This will surely be Masked Star Damask's final heist. Last time I came close and managed to retrieve the stolen treasure. Mark my words, this criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time. And then I, Luke Atme, ace detective, will dance with joy.
I have no clue what you're on about, but I guess we'll find out soon.
You should, present me one more time. This person is Zvarri, a great ace detective, am I correct?
But I was the one asking you.
This photo simply isn't enough information. I'm afraid I can't be absolutely certain. But the intelligence in those eyes indicates a man of deep wisdom and insight.
Bro is just glazing himself. Stop messing around, Nick. Just ask him already. This guy's scary.
You should present me, I want a screenshot. This woman, underwear.
Is this the screen you wanted?
No, the gentleman line. I would be honored. I assure you that my interest is strictly professional.
Ew.
Yeah, here we go. I assure you, my dear, all ace detectives are perfect gentlemen.
Do you have the screenshot?
I have the screenshot. You're good to go.
He says so, it must be true.
So are you really as famous as you say?
Of course, for a liar, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Mask Damask's arch enemy, the ace detective Luke Atme. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other, the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What's he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of that villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I took it all by myself. I took it back from Mask Damask.
Magina D's nuts.
With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they mentioned on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much.
So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask, and keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle.
I see. Wait a second. You were here last night? Here, in Lordly Taylor.
Naturally, wherever Mask Damask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps.
Traps, more like the mask out against you and made a beautiful getaway.
But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory.
I wonder if I should ask him what happened last night in more detail. What happened here last night, precisely?
But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces.
I'm gonna screenshot this one too.
You'll be very friendly to Ace then.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio.
I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask Damask's calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the card even arrived?
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough.
That's Adrian for you.
A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
A calling card arrived, right?
Yes, so, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops?
You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away.
I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
I'm sealed.
Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
How diabolical.
As did the sword.
But that's impossible. How could it just disappear?
How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. Hope I don't jack off.
For someone who seriously messed up his own state count, he's rather full of himself. He's not even supposed to be here.
So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible.
Ellipsis. Well, sir lawyer? I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief.
Well, I'm not sure I would say that exact. That's right. We're going to find the Scarlet Urn no matter what we have to do.
Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the At-Me Detective Agency.
Office of Earthly Delights.
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
Wait a minute.
He's gone. I
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind.
want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
Well, we've been going for a while now. I think we're gonna
Everyone's voice this time around is a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
my throat already hurts.
It was fun.
Yeah,
Welcome to Surprise, Not Murder.
yeah. It only took him 3 fucking games. Yeah, I suppose we will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Comment,
luck.
subscribe, and hit the like button.
Oh, you're not supposed